say go live on Facebook?
Mm-hmm.
Alright, let's get it. G Talk 2020. You know the vibes.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. You know, new location, new vibes, new people, same crew. You know how we do. We live from Evian Studios. Shout out to my boy Will. Shout out to the family. You already know. We got Chuck in the building.
Yes, sir, young Chuck.
We got Black Mike in the building.
What it do?
We got Boss Chav in the building.
Yo.
We got my boy K Boogie in the building.
He in the cut.
We got folks in the building in the cut. And we got TJ in the cut. You feel me? Shout out DJ Don Ron, wherever you at.
Man, we been
right,
gone
nigga?
for a couple weeks, man. How everybody feeling?
Man, everything love, man. Was good.
Man, everything
Man, we
feeling
good, we
man.
good,
Getting
we
to the
good.
money, it's Christmas season, everything just feeling beautiful now.
Yeah, man.
For sure.
Going to big and better levels, man.
Man, I ain't gonna lie. Christmas shopping been kicking my ass. I don't know how y'all feel about it. Plus bill. It seems like every time you want to go buy a gift, a bill pop up. And you like,
I swear.
man, real shit.
I was just in GameStop the other day. Spent like $260 on games, like Christmas gifts.
I ain't even did no Christmas shopping yet. Shit.
Oh yeah, I ain't gonna lie, bro. Since I got married this year, I tried to step it up on my gift shopping because I'm a last minute ass nigga. I do everything last minute.
Facts.
Real shit. So I've been over here just trying to get my shit together, man. Shout out to Will. Shout out to the crew in Evian again. But let's get right into the show. We got Mike in here. You've been going crazy. I see you got the TikTok going.
Yeah, man. I'm trying to utilize it, man.
Y'all seen the video of you and your son? Y'all was hitting them.
They don't want to see me. Motherfuckers don't want to see me, man. I've been doing TikToks, but it ain't been doing nothing unless I incorporate my son.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's what everybody want to see.
Real talk.
They want to see the kids. You know what I'm saying? The kids is the ones that really draw the attention to you. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I've been trying to, and then it's just another platform to utilize to get yourself out there. You know what I mean? So I'm basically using my son.
Hey man, you made him. He's alright.
He's still reaping all the benefits from it, man.
For sure. And eventually he gonna be making his own bread. You know what I'm saying? That's the real goal. You know what I'm saying?
I ain't gonna lie, I'm putting my daughter, she's starting her acting stuff now. Like it's like I wish our parents would have invested in us and seen the artistic sides what we had as kids, like we see in our kids nowadays.
But we didn't have the same technology they got now.
Oh, we was gonna like video
sit your ass down.
You on that game all damn day, you gonna ruin your brain, and this kid's making $7 million off games.
Off playing games now. Exactly. Yeah.
Like,
so
parents really having like meetings with the teacher, like, yeah, he gotta go because he got a whole tournament. Like, oh, what's what he do? Right. No, he played Tekken. You feel me? He got a whole Tekken tournament. We gotta hit the road.
Not even knowing that's a job nowadays. Yeah. That's a career nowadays.
Homie, shout out to Foogie. Only nigga I know in real life that got drafted in the 2K league. Like, played for a whole sports team. I forgot. He was like the either he played for the Hawks or the Cavaliers or something. He played for a team that was once decent, and then it was like ass when he got signed. He was mad and shit, but they was cashing him out, and when they had tournaments, he'll get on a flight, take care of them, everything. Real shit. It's money out here.
So y'all ready to get this interview, man?
Yeah, let's get to it.
So Chuck, Black Mike, man, tell us like what part of the city y'all from?
We from the south side. We from 89th and Justine.
Okay.
Shout out to the town.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
It's a lot of history that go back to 89th and Justine. You know what I'm saying? I started rapping when I was like 15, just joking around.
Real talk.
My cousin Cole Steele, he was like, man, hop on this song.
Shout out Cole Steele, Chicago legend on the music scene. Real shit. We got to get Cole on the show too. That's gonna be huge.
I think he on his way.
That's
all right,
easy.
bet him up.
That's easy.
You know, shout out Cole.
The whole 89 music, the whole verbally diseased music. You know what I mean? It go back from to the early 90s. You know what I'm saying? Like
Block burners.
Before we even started. Yeah. Before me and him even started rapping.
So what started that for you guys? What do you think it was?
Our family.
Yeah.
All our bigger cousins rapped.
Yeah.
Cole Steele, his older cousin.
Yeah.
Which is not my older cousin through marriage. So we, we
real
like family.
Now.
Yeah, we real family
real
now.
Shit.
It is over here, man.
Real shit.
So it's like when you just around it so much, you know what I mean? It's like
just join.
Yeah, you just gonna fall and play. You know what I mean? Like you just gonna.
It does fit.
Yeah, it just fits you.
Even if you not, everybody assume you are.
Exactly.
Might as well.
Exactly.
Just like Chicago street culture, unfortunately.
Exactly. Yeah.
Shit, real shit.
So Mike, man, when did you start with the Clippers? When did that journey start?
So I grew up like he just said. I grew up on 89th and Justine, 88th and Bishop, all through there. But my father was married to a woman who lived in Parkway Gardens, known as O Block.
Yeah.
So I got kicked out of the grammar school in the neighborhood and ended up going to Dulles, the grammar school right at the end of O Block. It's a grammar school like right there at the end. So me and my little brother ended up going to that grammar school. So we just started running around in Parkway, you know, living in the projects. You know, you don't got as much, you know, as you do living back at Granny crib. You know what I mean? So you had a lot of shit you had to do for yourself. So one day my father was supposed to cut my hair for picture day. May he rest in peace. He ended up not cutting my hair for picture day. So I'm like, fuck it. Let me take his clippers, go in the bathroom and cut my own shit. Long story short, I cut my shit. I cut my little brother's shit for picture day. It was probably like 8th grade. I want to say 7th or 8th grade. Went to school the next day and everybody was like, man, who cut your shit?
Damn.
You shit.
Like the whole...
So you ain't jagged the first cut?
The first cut, I was decent, like on myself. Yeah, that's why I cut my own shit now. You know what I mean? I be decent. I ain't even go cap. Like I see a lot of flaws in other people that I cut more than I do see flaws when I cut myself. You know what I'm saying? So long story short, I ended up cutting my own hair. When I went to school the next day for picture day, everybody like, nigga, what barbershop you went to?
What year was this? So, because you know, haircuts is really advanced.
Yeah, I'm 33 now, so I ain't sure what.
Like 02,
yeah, somewhere around there. Yeah, and I was surprised that everybody was like, "Damn, who cut your shit?" You know what I'm saying? And when I told them it was me,
they nigga, you ain't do that shit.
Exactly. The rest was history. You know what I'm saying? Everybody started asking me for haircuts. I started cutting hair all through Parkway Gardens. Real shit. $2, $3, $4. This was when Route 66 was cracking. Anybody ever knew or remember Route 66? It's a church now. Yeah. But it was a club. You know, I don't smoke. But that's how I started cutting hair. I was about 12 years old, 13 years old. And shit, I just started cutting everybody else hair. Came back to the hood with them, started cutting his hair, his little brother's hair, all the guys.
So next thing you had a whole clientele.
Whole clientele. So went from $5 to went from $5 to goddamn it shit. I made $100 now. You know what I'm saying? So
but it's worth it because I ain't gonna lie. If you crispy on your own head, I can imagine what you're doing to somebody else. And I'm seeing your work.
For sure.
Now,
appreciate it. Appreciate it.
How did you get into celebrity cuts? How did you guys get into cutting celebrities? It's just cutting, like being one of the hardest barbers in, you know, Chicago.
With me, when I was locked up, I always looked at TV, you know what I mean? Looked at the movies and shit, and I was always like, who the fuck cutting these people hair on set? You know what I mean? Who jagging them like this? Like they really be getting jagged in these TV shows. And
I be doing the acting shit, and I've that's why me personally, I always get my shit done. They be trying to cut my shit, like, nah, I'm straight. G.
They really be getting jagged. So when I got out of jail, I'm like, man, I really just let the work speak for itself. You know what I'm saying? And one of my cousins, his name Carlton. He a celebrity stylist in Chicago too. Yeah. Shout out to Cuz. He deal with everybody. You know, everybody that come to the city, he style them. You know, so the first artist that he worked with, he called me for was Bow Wow. So Bow Wow,
young Bow Wow,
Lil Bow Wow.
Okay.
Yeah. So when he came to Chicago. It was around his birthday in March or something. He came to Chicago, had a photo shoot. My cousin styled him. Yeah. He called me like, hey, I got an opportunity for you. Right. Went and cut him. Now that I look back, the cut wasn't shit neither. I ain't even gonna lie. The cut really wasn't shit. Now that I look back, you know what I'm saying? But him just putting me in tune, you know, with him and it's like a chain reaction type of thing. You cut one celebrity,
you cut them all.
Next thing you know, and even after him, when I cut him, I was like, man, all right, okay, let's see if this luck. You know what I mean?
Right.
Let's see who called from here. Let's see if this happened, how quick this happened again.
Yeah.
That shit just started happening back to back to back to back to back. And then after so long, after a while, I didn't even need him. You know what I mean? I ain't even really need him to call me like, hey, cuz.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But through him, I cut Jacob Lattimore, Scrappy, a few celebrities, you know, just through him, you know what I mean? But just working in social media and all that type of shit, you know, you really got to work that shit. You really got to be, you know, in these people's face and really active, you know what I mean, all the time
to make it work.
And just long as you good, you don't even got to be the best. As long as you okay, as long as you okay and you a solid dude, they gonna call you, they gonna hit you up.
You very personable and you get the job done.
Exactly. And don't be so fanned out and shit. Niggas be super fanned out. Yeah, want to take pictures and videos all the time. Just cut the nigga hair, get your bread, get on. You know what I mean?
And eventually
all them pictures and all that shit'll come eventually. You know what I mean?
When he cool, when he comfortable.
Exactly.
And then it's come kick it.
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
Exactly. So I be getting called to the, you know, once people get to know you, like I cut Polo G, I cut a bunch of people, and they be like, all right, he cool. You know what I mean? After cutting them so long, they be like, come to the club. Yeah. Come to my show. Yeah. Come to my house. Yeah. You know what I mean? Matt Forte, he one of them. That's one of my A1 clients.
Shout out Matt Forte.
I done been to personal events of his. Yeah. You know what I mean? So
that's dope.
All off just being solid and just being good at what you do.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. Real talk.
Yeah.
So Mike, man, when did you realize that this barber thing, this is it? This for me, this how we eat.
Wait, before you answer that, have you ever had a regular 9 to 5?
Hell no. I ain't never got a check in my life.
Right.
I don't even know what a check look like.
Real shit.
Other people, I done seen other people's shit, but I ain't never had a check with my name on it.
Real shit.
A county check.
Right.
A strip search check from the county, you know, illegal shit that they did to us, but I ain't never had no, and I don't want one. Shit.
Real shit.
You know what I'm saying? As long as my hands work, I'm straight.
Real shit. Your own man, your own boss.
You believe you get insurance on your hands?
Yeah, I got insurance.
Okay.
I got insurance on my hand. I broke my hand.
I got Aflac.
I broke my hand whooping a nigga. I had a fight a couple years ago, like 3 years ago, and I broke my hand. And ever since then, I was like,
rethinking.
Yeah. I was off for like a couple weeks, and that shit kind of hurt my pockets. You know what I'm saying? So
I asked that because I'm a musician, and like niggas that take piano and shit real serious as their career, they like, you gotta get insurance on your hands. Like, you know what happened.
Yeah, you got to.
Damn.
If you making money with your limbs, any part of your limbs, you got to get insurance on that shit because it may not even be your fault. You know, somebody, you could get in a car accident, somebody knock on wood, somebody hit you or whatever, or you just have to defend yourself. Like when I got in a fight, I done had so many fights coming up in the hood. You know what I'm saying? I ain't never broke my hand. You know what I'm saying? But I wasn't focused on cutting hair at the time neither. You know what I'm saying? But now this is my career. Right. You have to have insurance on that shit.
Yeah. It's kind of like a singer got to get vocal.
Exactly. Exactly.
Real talk. So Chuck, man, what's going on with you? What you got going?
Same thing, man. I'm pushing this music real hard, though.
Yeah, man.
I tell you that, man. I'm in the studio, dropping songs. I got a song that dropped tomorrow called X-List. You can find it on all platforms.
Make sure you send that this way, man.
Yeah, you know we gonna play it in rotation
too.
Yes, sir. Check me out on Instagram, Facebook.
Yeah. What's Chuck, the Instagram and Facebook? Go ahead.
Chuck_Arson Cuts.
Yep.
Yeah, I cut hair too, so you know what I'm saying?
So I need to get my hair cut because like I was telling the guys before we went on air, I was getting blackmailed. I couldn't get a cut till I got my niggas on the show. So hopefully I get my hair cut. You feel me? I don't want to hear no excuses now.
You good, bro.
Hell yeah, man. Real shit, man. So how long you been cutting?
Man, I been cutting for like 6 years now.
6 years?
Yeah, I did a little stint.
Yeah.
Did a little stint, came home, and I knew it wasn't no back to the streets for me, so I went straight and enrolled in barber school.
Yeah.
As soon as I came home, that was the first thing I did.
That's dope.
Got my butt in barber school, took off.
Yeah, never looked back.
I used to walk down the street and go watch this nigga cut down the street from my school.
Now, when you ever did that, did you ever look and think like, man, this something I'm interested in, or was it just like, oh, this my nigga shit, he cut hair?
This my nigga, he cut hair, but while I was locked up, I met Larry from the barber.
I was just kicking. He came to my award ceremony.
I met Larry while I was locked up, and he was like, "Man, what you think about getting into school?" And I'm like, "Man, I'm gonna get into school because it's gonna give me something to do while I'm locked up."
He had it in the joint.
Larry, man, I ain't gonna lie. He a big dog.
Yeah.
Shout out to Larry,
Big
man.
Larry, what up? OG.
Man. Larry G, he know he is real smooth nigga.
That nigga got barbershops in Walmart.
Man, for real.
Fuck is that? Jail.
Master barber in like 26 states. Like my dog, a big dog.
Playing drums on a Sunday.
Real talk.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Real talk. Real talk.
But that he enrolled me. I mean, he encouraged me to enroll in school. But I had already took my time, so I was thinking already like when I get out, I'm going to barber school because that's gonna give me something to do.
Real talk.
And when I got out, I graduated. I was in a class with 13, 14 people. I was the only person who graduated.
Oh, the only one dedicated.
I was the only person who graduated out of my class.
Yeah. So how was that graduation?
Man, it was decent. It was big.
Oh, okay.
Because they just moved me with the next group.
Okay. I was like, you was just in there by yourself. Coming across the stage. Brandon. Come on, Brandon.
But once I started cutting hair, man, I moved down to the shop. And, I probably wasn't that good to, go where he was and all that. But when I did get good, the nigga came and scooped me up like, hey, bro, check it out.
Yeah.
Because it's all about where you cut at.
Yeah.
The environment you cut in.
Yeah.
You only gonna get so good.
Yeah.
As the people around you.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
So if you cutting around, and this ain't no shade to where he came from, but if you cutting around like just a regular barbershop and regular barbers,
right.
where it's a lot of unprofessional shit going on and all that type of shit, you not gonna expand.
Right.
I learned that. My first barbershop, I was 17 before I went to jail. You know what I'm saying? So, but I was around good barbers too.
Right.
You know what I mean? And I was around somewhat professional shit. People really ran it like a business.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Not just you trying to get a little couple dollars, or whatever. But so I had to talk to him about that. Like, man, leave that shop and come down here.
Yeah.
And then the main thing too is women around.
Right.
Every man gonna do their best when it's women around. You know what I mean? Because you don't want to goddamn it be looking crazy around no females. You know what I'm saying? It ain't nothing about getting them or none of that. It's just about it's women around, real women, your ego. So
I feel like they gonna
strive to be best.
Bogus.
You
know what I'm saying? Because
mode.
most of these females got kids and they gonna be like, shit, I want my son haircut.
Right.
If they ain't bringing their kids to you, you ain't hot.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Shit.
You jagging the cuts, nigga. You cannot come around me.
Exactly. So
that's cool though. Now, when you guys decided, like, all right, bet you cutting, I'm cutting, we decent, we in this shop. What made you decide let's do our own thing?
what as far as what like
As far as like music and cutting, what made you decide to like get up out the shop?
You gotta ask, where did the relationship start between you two? Like, where,
us?
Yeah.
Man, you wanna know the truth?
Go ahead, tell us the truth.
The truth.
We down there some old niggas, so oh shit, man. We did so much dirt in our neighborhood before the cutting. You know what I mean? That's where the relationship start, you know?
Yeah.
And that's where the growth come from.
That's where you become friends to brothers.
Yeah.
Family. His brother got kids by my sister. Mm-hmm. I used to date his little sister all through high school. You know what I mean? Like, we family, you know? Like, we real family,
like
you know? Yeah. Just not blood.
Yeah.
You know, so, and this was before he ever thought about cutting it and before I thought about cutting
Y'all
it.
was just
you know
niggas
what I
in
mean?
the streets.
We was running through the neighborhood terrorizing motherfuckers. You know what I'm saying? Like,
we also was rapping too when we was young.
Yeah.
We was rapping.
So
we
what
was cold as hell.
So what came first? Hold on. What came first? The rapping or the cutting?
the rapping.
The rapping?
Rapping definitely came first.
Yeah, we was rapping, but this nigga was cutting and rapping
at the same time.
This nigga had a book bag and was coming to the shows with his clippers in his book bag type shit.
Charging niggas.
Yeah, exactly. You know what I'm saying?
Let me get a cut before the show.
Exactly.
No, that's how it was. He was cutting our hair before the show.
And I was 16, 17 at the time. You know, this was 2005, 2000 and...
This one we was rapping with Bo Deal.
Oh, yeah. Old Chicago.
The old Chicago. Not this new shit.
Bo Deal.
The old Chicago.
Shout out Beats. Shout out Twister.
Rest in peace, Big Folgers.
Shout out Big Folgers, man.
Man.
Real Chicago. Sinatra, that's my dog.
We
Y'all
can all
Easy O'Hare.
Easy O'Hare.
That's my brother for sure. Yeah.
Easy O'Hare.
Yeah.
This was before. This was back when you could go do showcases and perform, and everybody fucked with each other. We might have fought.
Yeah.
Sometimes we fought.
But
we had fights and shit. But it was love, and everybody lived
on some Bone Thugs 3-6 shit.
Right. Exactly.
You not finna mock me on this stage. Yo, ugly motherfuckers.
Gotti, what up?
Gotti, what's good, brother? Yeah, man. So it's all love. I'm glad to see y'all still here doing good. You feel me? I know, y'all personal stories. So it's good to have like that.
Shit, we both did what? 6, 7 years?
Yeah.
A piece?
Like 6 years.
Yeah.
Real
shit.
It's all about growth and just doing shit different.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Growth and development.
Like a lot of these kids nowadays, they don't have a gift.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Or they ain't discovered it yet.
Real shit.
Or they ain't discovered it yet. Or they just doing shit that's hindering, that's in the way of discovering their gift.
Right now, I feel like they doing whatever trending.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Kids doing whatever trending.
Not knowing that your gift could be your own trend.
Yeah.
Your gift can make your own income, be your own self, but everybody want to do the same shit. Like, I ain't gonna lie, when little shorties them send me their video, like, share this, bro, share this. If I play it and the first thing I see is you talking about gang, pikes and shit all in the... Bro, I don't want to see that shit, bro. Like,
before
do something different, my nigga. Like,
the fade come in and fade in, and all you see the niggas in the kitchen with the blicks. Like,
that's all you see.
do something different. I don't want to keep seeing this shit. And your song could be hot.
Real shit.
Your song could be hot, but I still just don't. Exactly. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, I don't want to see this shit a lot of time. That's why I started rapping about cutting hair.
Yeah.
Like, when I got out of jail, I ain't write no songs about no motherfucking killing and all that type of shit. Even though I done that shit at a time in my life, I'm not doing it now.
Right.
What I'm doing now is cutting hair.
Getting positive.
Exactly. So what I'm doing now is really using the tools that I have and that I'm making money off of. So guess what? I'm gonna write a rap about cutting hair.
Right. Rap about what I know.
Exactly. What I'm actually doing, not what these niggas doing.
And
you know
what
what I mean?
sound good.
That shit cap. All that shit be cap. So I don't be wanting to see that shit, honestly.
Real talk.
That shit ain't doing.
I don't got nothing against it. I just don't want to. It's just you doing the same shit everybody else doing.
Nah, man. I feel like how y'all think the city would have been if like 10 years ago? Because this shit really coming up on 10 years that Keith popped off, JoJo did his shit.
R.I.P. to Pap. R.I.P. to Pappy, though.
This is like we going on the 10-year anniversary. Like, how y'all feel if JoJo would never released that song, or Chief Keef ain't never did his released them diss songs in 10 years ago?
Chicago would probably be like Atlanta. Chicago would probably be like Detroit.
Yeah.
They linked
I just had this
up.
conversation.
They should have. What they should have did, and I ain't taking nothing from them. Them shorties paid the way in good ways and bad ways. You know what I mean? So who am I to say? You know what I mean? Like, but at the same time, if it was less hatred against each other versus, hey, we got a wave right now. We can make drill music, but I ain't got to say your name.
Right.
I ain't got to say this nigga name. I ain't got to say that nigga name.
Downfall was saying motherfucking names.
Right. And it's just antagonizing the situation and making the city.
Once you tag a name to it, you make it personal. Like, it goes from, like, y'all a different organization, here a different organization, I'm a different organization, here a different organization. But nobody is disrespectful. So even if we was to be like, fuck the ops, we not like...
Who the ops?
Yeah.
These individual killers, this individual block, because then it's personal.
Exactly.
You feel me? Because anybody could ride listening to ratting on my ops.
And then pride and egos and shit, getting the way in.
Yeah.
At that
especially
point.
when you trending, you really doing numbers off my dead homie.
Doing millions on
off
YouTube.
my dead homie.
Right.
You got New York rappers talking they smoking my homie. Like once it's there, like you know what I mean?
Cardi said if it's up and it's stuck.
You feel me?
I got a conscience, man. I just don't fuck with it. I don't even like.
I feel like what you put out in the earth you gonna get that shit.
Yeah, that shit real.
All religions say that.
That shit real.
All religions say that. All physical, mental mantras say that. Whatever you put in, you get out. You reap what you sow. All
Manifestation.
of that. Manifestation.
Is real.
All of that. You feel
real.
me? So if you not about peace, you not gonna be peaceful, bro.
Exactly.
Even if you try to get away, like without saying rappers' names, you can leave Chicago. But them murders you did in Chicago, unfortunately, if you a person that believes karma comes back,
it's gonna follow you. I don't give a fuck where you go.
Where you go?
Like,
you know what I mean?
That,
I know motherfuckers that didn't pop people and did all type of shit, and they died in the weirdest way.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like,
And you be like,
you might have dodged the bullet, nigga, but you ain't dodged death.
He got strangled in the showers, slipping on soap.
Yeah,
like,
you know what I'm saying? Like, that's for all that shit you did.
Yeah, you know what I mean? Make you think twice, like, you know?
Exactly.
And that's how it be, man.
But y'all think, like, if it's, like, positive, if hip-hop became positive and hit a positive light, y'all think it could change the world? Because music is very influential.
Hell yeah.
Very.
Hell yeah.
So what's stopping this shit? Like, I feel like
it's the wave that's going on right now. And I ain't gonna lie, shit, I think these music execs, which is not our color, I'ma just say that.
Facts.
Yes, sir.
They using us they give us a little bit of money. It's a lot to us though, coming from where we all come from.
Yep.
They making
that's just a percentage of what they making.
A percentage of what the fuck they making. And they know that, okay, it's killing us off, but it's also an influence.
Yeah.
You got white kids rapping drill music. You got white kids, waving guns and doing all that type of shit.
Real talk.
So it's like, they know that shit. So all right, let's get him a couple $1 million.
Right.
We gonna make 10 billion.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? We gonna make 100 billion.
But this is
get him a
right
million.
Here.
He ain't never had 5,000. Get him a million. He'll be straight.
Yeah. Keep putting him in debt too.
And make him keep that million. Gonna make him keep making songs music about like killing niggas.
Yeah. And he gonna want to go harder because he
gonna want to go harder because he taking care of his family out the hood to an extent. You know what I mean? He look good. He dressed good. He got all the chains on. He got
he's arrived.
Everything. He arrived in a sense. You know what I mean? But it still is not
right. He's still not woke, but he
on some shit. I feel like, man, like y'all say, that's why they pushed R&B out the way, because the motherfuckers was making babies and growing the population, and they know that if you talk about guns, we gonna kill the population.
Yeah. Exactly.
So that's all they doing.
And then even then, when you talk about like R&B, and it be funny because comedians say it all the time, like they don't really talk about love. It be all about fucking. But like
now.
Back
then, everybody loved each other because it was a different type of R&B.
Yeah.
But no, I ain't gonna lie, it was a different type of nigga back in the day because you had niggas on the track talking the same shit we talking now, like the drug talk. Niggas be on track talking about they popping ecstasy. You don't even know they talking about that shit.
Yeah.
And baby doing this and that, and like, but that shit sounds so smooth and player like you like, God
real
damn.
shit. You old school nigga be like, got these green jelly beans, and I'm seeing purple mountains and shit. Right. You like, whoa, I want to get high like that. You feel me? That nigga like,
I be in the crib just cleaning up and shit, playing my music. I'm like, well, what the fuck you just?
Hey,
let me run that back for a second.
I'm not gonna lie. The first rap song ever recorded, Pusha Man. Curtis Mayfield.
Ooh.
Yep.
I'm your mama.
I'm your pusher.
I'm your daddy. I'm that nigga in the alley.
But yo,
pop your shit.
You feel me? Like he was letting that shit be known, but that's the game. Now everything is over sexualized.
Yeah.
Oversaturated. Everybody.
That's
got
why
diamonds.
these relationships and shit don't work neither nowadays. Like, you know what I mean? If you on Instagram too much, or if you not even just relationships, but just people glorifying unrealistic shit. You know what I'm saying? Or wanting to be something that you just not gonna be. You know what I mean? Like some people just not gonna have a Lamborghini truck. Some people ain't gonna have 1,000 chains. You know what I mean? But you see it on Instagram all fucking day long, and that's what you striving for, and you upset when it's hard to get there or you not getting there quick enough. But that shit ain't realistic to everybody. You know what I mean?
Right. That's what I said. Like some people gotta realize your life ain't over. You never know. You got another 20 years to achieve your goals. Like,
exactly.
I see people that really hit 50 and they just now start
being successful.
They getting in they glow. They really getting the bag, but they enjoying it even more than they would if they were 20.
Right.
Those are late bloomers, and late bloomers last longer than
the niggas that pop off early.
Niggas pop off early because
not all of them.
Not all of them, but the most of them do, and a lot of that comes by them having wisdom. Now they got all that hot shit out the way. They know how important money is. They know how important all that shit is. But they was out so long that they watched everybody in all they ins and outs and mistakes. Yeah. So now when it's your turn, I know what to do if you smart. You feel me?
That's how we feel though. Like if we would have knew the shit that we knew now earlier,
real shit.
If I feel like if a lot of older motherfuckers would have told us to start a business when we was 18 and 19,
real shit, and watch how it grow by the time
showed us, bro, where we'll be now.
You feel me? And it would have made you even sit down sometimes too, because now you got long-term vision.
Exactly.
You feel me? When you don't have long-term vision, all you thinking is now, I'm gonna get it now, what I'm gonna do right now.
Yeah.
Fuck tomorrow. And then if everything around you was saying YOLO, get it today, I will sleep when I die. Figure it tomorrow. You feel me? It's like
stupid shit.
Over something like, you know how many niggas is doing time in jail for cross colors?
Like, no, it's real shit.
I know.
You feel me? Like,
you know
when you ask,
like,
y'all been in the joints, so y'all really talking to niggas, y'all probably came across a nigga like, man, I robbed the nigga for his Maurice Malone's, and you like, you did what?
Right.
Nigga, that was
now you got 70 years, nigga.
1999.
You feel me?
You got motherfuckers on your back for all these years. That shit,
you feel me?
Like, you got 70 years for taking a nigga jacket.
Real shit.
Jordans. You know what I mean?
You feel me? Like,
that $200 worth it.
But at the time, you feel me? And that's what it is. When you
thought that shit was everything.
When you don't have, you know what I mean? Even like, not even to get into like guidance of big homies and shit, but like, if you don't have anyone around you as in a masculine form, you feel me? To be like, hey, shorty, you fucking tweaking.
Yeah.
Like, none of that soft coddle shit.
Yeah.
Like, a nigga to just like,
talk to him.
Hey, nigga, the fuck is your stupid ass doing? You got all this shit in front of you, or you trying to jerk it off.
Right.
For what?
Right.
You feel me? And when somebody fight, because
and that's the problem nowadays. Not to cut you off, that's the problem nowadays. Like, we had that though. Like, I'm sure y'all had that too. Yeah. But a lot of us just did what the fuck we wanted to do.
Yeah. Facts.
The problem nowadays is they don't have that shit at all.
Right. So they don't even have that reason in their ear at all.
They don't even have that second person coming around. Even if you're gonna make your own decision.
Just that thought.
Just that thought. Just that one person on this shoulder and then your own person on this shoulder. Like, hey, I'm gonna do wrong over here, but it's still that one person. And like back then, we couldn't even not go to school.
Yeah, you know
what I mean? Like if we got caught walking through the neighborhood, like, why is you doing school hours? What the fuck you doing?
Come on, you know you already know what time
you know what I mean?
Yeah, come, let me holler at you.
So that's the problem now, though. That they don't have nobody.
Even certain people at like certain leaders. That's why they hold like Larry, Meech, niggas that they know that could go the streets. Jeff, it's a lot of niggas they hold back and they don't want to see them prosper because they know what can happen.
Yeah,
for sure.
And then you know what the bullshit I just seen today? About starting the projects back in Chicago, bro.
That's horrible. They trying to turn the burbs into the projects, but just get everybody else's. Like, I ain't gonna lie, South Suburb is mixed with all type of shit now.
Man, I just moved out here to Hazelcrest. This shit crazy.
Yeah. You would have never thought. You would have never thought. You would have just like...
These niggas trying to kill my neighbor. I said, man, I could have moved back to my grandma's house.
You feel me?
If I want the motherfucking, you know what I'm saying? If I want to move to, they try to kill my neighbor, I could have just moved to my granny crib and duck niggas.
Right. And been comfortable.
Yeah, like, what the fuck?
But yeah, man, that's the part of the game. Like, I'm real big into like etymology and shit. So like when you break down like suburban, like sub means below, urban means city.
This shit is designed.
Like, they purposely got us. That was the trick. You feel me?
Yeah,
they made us.
They switched it.
Yeah, and then they did. Now we living below city limits.
No, you know they just fucked up in Chicago.
No, that's the world, G. That's the whole U.S.
Saying, like, but you know, in a lot of different cities, the suburbs really are it's the hoods.
Yeah.
But you know, the city they can try to keep the main city clean.
Yeah.
In Chicago, they just flip that shit all different.
And we one of them. We
definitely
for the
worse.
Past,
it's worse now.
For the past like 7 decades,
you see what
Chicago has been. Hold on. For the past 7 decades, Chicago has been in the top 10 most segregated cities in the U.S. list.
Yeah.
But we don't think about it till we have like family and people come here and they tell us like, damn, where all the Mexicans at? Where all the white people at? Or when you go to other cities and other states and you like, man, niggas is just like really intermingled. Like,
right.
Because when I be in Texas, it be everybody together. You feel me?
Yeah.
Like niggas know they Mexicans, niggas know they black, niggas know they white, but you in here, like you want to see some Mexicans, you gotta go to Pilsen, you gotta go to Blue Island, you gotta go to Little,
you gotta go to way north.
You feel me? You gotta go up north, you gotta go to Humboldt Park.
If you see a motherfucking Mexican and white person on 79th, you gonna be like, what the fuck?
What is this? unless
you all the way east or all the way west.
You all the way west, you go
Ashland,
right in the middle.
Let me tell you something. That's why I used to work at. They taking over.
Yeah.
Yes, they taking over. They buying all the houses over there.
Gentrification is real, my nigga.
They buying all the houses.
Once they started tearing down the 63rd mini mall, strip mall, that's been like an essential down there, a black landmark, and put up a Whole Foods, like 115 mini mall is gone. Like Roseland was gone. It's not. They banned that shit. Harvey is next, bro. Yeah. Once Chicago started doing dollar days on houses and all you had to do was pay like $1, then whatever the tax was on the crib, nigga, that's what you do. Like, we should have known, like, we need to buy this shit back.
When you sitting up at Green Plaza and Forest City started fucking up, man, that's when you knew the city was leaving.
Yeah, boy. River Oaks, whack as hell now, boy. I remember River Oaks, Lincoln Mall, those was like, what you doing this week? Nigga, you already know where I'm at. Like, right. What are you talking about? I'm finna go to Evergreen Plaza, walk around.
Evergreen Plaza used to be busting as a short.
Yeah, boy.
Man, busting. I don't know if y'all was live when the show was there, but
yeah,
I was a little shorty. I ain't gonna even lie to you, I was a little shorty, but I was looking up, seeing like this bitch was busting.
Real shit, man, bro. Once they started putting curfews on the malls, that's when we should have known. Shit getting weird out here. Shit is getting weird. Like, it was a time when old folks really used to give a fuck about the young people. They scared. They don't. Oh, heck on them young niggas. They out the way. You can't pay an old lady to give a young person advice now. Because they either one, they don't care. Because they know that we don't care. Or two, they afraid. You feel me?
I don't know. I try to speak.
Real talk.
Try to speak to him.
Yeah, man. So that's all we could do. But I'm proud of y'all brothers, man, because y'all real examples of beating the odds.
For sure.
You know what I mean? Like, overcoming being a statistic. Like, y'all two brothers doing y'all time, y'all could have, in themselves, came up like, all right, bet. We finna get out and get on all bullshit because we ain't got no options.
75. It's a statistics. It's a study. 75% of convicted felons go back.
Yeah, I was about to say that's
75%.
It's two type of man when you get out that joint. It's like, is you gonna do some dumb shit or is you gonna learn from your mistakes?
Do you know what you want to do when you get out? Or is you just gonna get out?
But
you know what I mean? Like, you gotta have a plan.
But the thing is,
you gotta have a plan.
You gotta be real. You can't blame it on the person 100% because the correctional facility is not correcting shit.
You gotta correct yourself.
You got to, but like, the jail's fucked up, bro. That's just another form of slavery, bro. They fucking your head up.
It is.
Like, that shit just fucked
You just gotta go through the right shit there to not want to go back. And you gotta remember that shit. Like, I keep that shit in the back of my head.
Yeah.
All the lockdowns, all going to sick, being in the hole for 30 days minimum. You know what I mean?
Now, you was at the county or were you in like an actual?
No, I was in the joint. I did a year in the county, and then I did 6 years in the joint.
Well, what joint was you at? If you don't mind me asking.
Danville and Mount Sterling.
Mount Sterling.
I did 4 years in Mount Sterling, and then I did 2 years in
You was
Danville.
pretty much, what was it, like Southern?
Southern and then Western. Yeah,
See, I
Illinois.
ain't really do
4 hours
shit.
away.
I'm a felon. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. But you know, the most I did, I was in a joint. I mean, I was in the county for a couple of days. But then I was on house arrest. I was 3 months. I think that was. It was 3 months, and then fighting the case, and then motherfucker on probation. But you feel me? Just from that little 3 months on house arrest, bro.
Yeah.
You had to like, damn. This shit you had to prepare your man like, damn, because I'm fighting the 4 to 15.
Yeah.
And then it's like, all right, if I'm finna go through that shit,
Yeah.
I gotta get prepared going to the joint. But then it's like, if I'm not, what I'm gonna do after? If I beat this shit, what I'm gonna do next?
Yeah.
And so like, man, getting your life together and just after that, I'm making them next couple steps. Because when you get locked up, bro, sometimes you lose everything.
Yeah.
For sure.
I had money.
You do.
But you still lose everything, bro.
You
I lost
lose
my
it.
job, you feel me? Like
Clothes, the same clothes ain't there when you get back, all type of shit.
I had kids, so you know what I'm saying.
I had my daughter wasn't even 1 yet, bro.
Yeah,
When I got locked up, my daughter wasn't even
time.
1. So like when I was on house arrest, bro, like thank God, like I got off house arrest the week before her first birthday.
Yeah.
So it was like, man, like shit was crazy, but they let me go to judge let me travel on house arrest though. I was lit on my band.
Oh yeah, you was decent then. That was a blessing, shit.
I was lit on my band, man. So shout out to the
blessing.
judge.
Yeah. We still trying to get bro to go on vacations and shit. We trying to figure out loopholes.
No, I can get my passport now.
Yeah, okay,
Oh,
so
yeah,
we
go
lit
get
now.
that.
We lit
Go
now.
get that.
We lit
Better
now.
go get that.
Ain't nothing like
yeah.
going out the country.
Y'all be traveling?
Yeah, I've been to a bunch of places.
Yeah.
Shit, doing 7 years in jail, nigga, shit. I don't never want to be in Chicago.
Real shit.
You know what I mean?
What's your favorite
Like,
place to go in the U.S. and if you've been out the continental U.S., what's your favorite place out of there?
Jamaica was lit. I've been to Jamaica.
Yeah.
That was super lit.
I can't wait to go.
I went to
Yeah.
Mexico for my birthday last year for a week.
Yeah.
For like 7 days.
What part of Mexico?
I damn near turned into a Mexican.
What part of Mexico was you at?
Cancun.
Cancun?
Yeah. But the latest place probably is in the States is probably like Houston or Atlanta.
They gave laugh.
You know what I'm saying?
Them
But
my-
I always travel to
Them my
LA.
third and fourth homes, bro. I fuck with
Yeah.
them. Yeah.
But I go to LA for business, cut hair all the time.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That's like if you want some real motivation, you know what I'm saying? A taste of the rich life and shit. Like I've been in all the mansions and mansion parties and
That's
you
what's
know,
up.
multi-million-dollar homes and shit in Cali on the hills type shit.
So when you fly out to get the cuts, do they pay for the?
They pay for every fucking thing.
Okay, I was about to say, do they pay?
I don't pay for nothing.
Oh, okay.
Shit, what I'm
So
paying
they
for?
pay you to get there, put you up, and then they pay you for
So
the
you there for
actual
like
service
you
too?
there for
Yeah.
a night or you there for how long?
It depends. Like
Depending on like what
it's
what
been
the
sometimes.
itinerary is.
It's been sometimes. Most of the time, like they'll send me a one way. You know what I'm saying, and I go, get their cut, and then they'll find another one way back, depending on what's going on, the activity.
Right.
So if the artist got a shoot that day, I get there, I cut them, but
If he
it might
get-
be multiple people
Right.
that's a part of his team that might need cuts too, which might take a little while. And then some of these artists tend to like want to lollygag and just chill and just have you hanging around and shit like that. And sometimes that's cool too because you don't get to experience that shit a lot.
network too.
Yeah, you know what I mean? And you network with other artists, like Lil Zay. I used to fuck with Lil Zay in Cali all the time.
Yeah.
Polo in Cali all the time, and they have video shoots and shit like that. And sometimes when you get there, niggas might be asleep, or a nigga might be doing this, or might be doing that. So they ain't gonna get no
Cut
round
right
trip.
now, right.
They ain't gonna get no round trip flight. But if I don't got nothing really major going on back at the crib, I'd rather chill anyway and enjoy that
away.
good weather. You know what I'm
Right.
saying?
Might
It's
as
like a
well.
vacation
Yeah.
to get paid, a
Pretty
paid
much.
vacation.
Yeah, facts. Now, y'all got any wild stories?
Wild stories.
So you ever had somebody trying to run off on you?
On the haircut?
Run off on the cut? Yeah, y'all got any barber wild stories?
Nah, man, I try to.
Hell yeah. I do.
See, I had to specify.
I try to let it be
Yeah.
known I ain't the one.
And this
But go
the reason
ahead.
why, another reason why niggas, I had to leave from around the shop, but I ain't leave when this happened. I stayed around for a whole nother year, but shit, a nigga came, got a haircut, you know what I'm saying? Then he talking about some, yeah, I'm gonna hit you later or whatever. Nigga ain't pay me my money. Then he came back to the shop. He sitting in another nigga chair.
Oh. So what you do?
I walk up like, man, G, what's up with my bread? Shit. Man, I paid you already. Man, you ain't paid me shit, bro. I'm finna wait outside on you. Don't even worry about it.
Damn.
You wanna play? Nigga about 7 feet tall, I swear to God. Big motherfucker. Real big motherfucker. Just got out the joint. Big as hell. When he come outside, I'm nigga, you ain't give me my money. He bam, still on me. I bam, still on him back, but we out there wrestling and shit.
Yeah.
Big ass nigga, G. I done squeezed between the legs, cause the nigga so tall, G. I done squeezed between the legs, stole on him and shit. He grabbed me and shit. Now my homies now come out there, they grabbing us and shit. He ain't still on me no more, but you know what I'm saying? It was just some nigga, you ain't pay me my money type shit. Nigga, why you ain't pay me?
Real
you know
shit.
what I'm saying?
Real shit.
Sometimes they'll try you. You know, clients will try to try you, man. It's, you know.
How much you say you charge?
Me?
That's what they say.
Right, yeah, right. How much you say you charge?
You say 35, right?
Right. You get your ass out of here, nigga. That's what you tell them.
Real shit. But before we get up out of here, man, let us get both of y'all socials, how they can reach you for a cut, you know, all the information y'all got for the cuts. Where can they find y'all on the music side? Where can they get it? How can they get it?
We ain't talking nothing about our music. Me and Chuck got a lot of shit coming out. Goddamn it. We got a good.
Let's run it. Run it down,
20
bro.
20 songs, just me and him.
Come on, run it down.
You know what I'm saying?
Let's go.
So, you know, just be looking out for that. Big racks on all platforms right now.
Okay.
What song
On Chief on all platforms
On
right
Chief,
now.
that's my shit.
Yeah.
Why ain't put me in the video? I'm like, damn, y'all out here lit, man. What?
You say you dropping a song tomorrow, right?
Yeah, I'm dropping a song called X-List tomorrow.
Okay.
Drop on all platforms.
Okay.
But we got Big Racks. It's on all platforms as well. Me and Black Mike the Barber.
Yeah.
And on Chief.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
That's on YouTube. We got a video for that.
Yeah. And that video hard as hell.
We got
appreciate
a
it.
video, Lemon Pepper Freestyle.
Yeah, I fuck with that. Seeing that shit.
Appreciate it, man.
Hell yeah.
Facts.
Yeah, you got
We
Facts.
just working.
Yeah. And like I said, man, send us that shit. We gonna put it in the mix.
For sure.
Definitely, bro. And then we got the G Talk 2020 compilation album. Send us that shit. We gonna put it on that shit too. We fuck with y'all, bro. You
sure.
already know we family.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Definitely
Yes,
gotta
sir.
do more business because we know we got the events in the summertime.
Yep. Let us do a special shout out. Shout out to South Highland Park District. You know what I mean? We got the G Talk 2020 Community Day, July 9th, 2022. It's gonna be a beautiful event. We got free food, free bounty houses and shit for the kids. You know what I mean? It's gonna be good times. You know what I mean? Good times. We gonna have more information for you. We'll have live performances. We got these two brothers. They go do cuts only for the shorties.
Yeah.
It's gonna be for an hour.
Hey, if you
feel me?
motherfucking,
If you got a fucking,
you got 7 kids, nigga, bring your kids.
Man,
Don't
bring
try to
the
sit
kids.
your ass in the
Right.
chair.
Like, man, I've been trying to book with y'all forever, G. Then sit down. Like, nah,
I
hold
would
on.
gladly treat your ass.
Right. In front of your kids.
Yeah, give them the socials again, man.
Black Mike the Barber, BLACKMIKEDA Barber on Instagram, on TikTok as well.
Yes,
For sure.
sir.
Chuck _ Arson Cuts. That's ARSINKUTZ. On Instagram. And then same thing on Facebook.
Real talk.
Well, this your boy.
Thank y'all for having us.
Oh yeah, no problem.
Sir,
family. Love, G.
Definitely got to bring y'all
Yeah,
back. 'Cause we
yeah.
got to tap in with the music side.
Real shit.
Y'all
This
definitely
part
told
two.
y'all history.
You
and
feel me?
You feel me about the cuts, but we got to tap in with the music.
Yeah, man, and that's when y'all know y'all talented and y'all got a real good repertoire. When we could just do an episode specifically on just cutting. Next time we get y'all on here very soon, we gonna talk about
Stop the
music.
violence,
Stop
goddamn
the
it.
violence.
Yeah.
You feel me? We gotta stop killing each other.
Senseless.
We doing a better job than the KKK, and that's not okay. So we need to cut that shit out. That's a fact.
We better together.
We
You know what
better
I mean?
together. Real talk.
We can't even network.
We can't
Shit's
even
crazy,
network.
bro.
Man, G, I ain't gonna lie. Before we get up out of here, I did an event hosting Gary. Chicago nigga shot that shit up because some of the niggas that was performing in that bitch was from Chicago.
That was one of my clients.
Word.
Maybe about 6 months ago, maybe.
Yep.
That was one of my clients. Yeah, he it was just some salty shit. It really wasn't. They ain't do nothing or nothing. They followed them niggas to the car.
Yep.
Yeah.
Shit crazy, bro.
Yeah.
So yeah, man, we gotta really stop that shit. Then they gave me PTSD. I have to like really reevaluate.
I don't go everywhere, bro.
Real talk.
I pick and choose where I go.
Yeah, it'd be
like,
weird because like especially when you are an entrepreneur and your business is to be out.
Trying to pick up a hosting bag.
It's crazy,
Right.
You feel me? So
It's like, do I go do my job or do I be scared
and that's
to go
why
do
I
my
be
job?
needing
You know what I
advance.
mean? Yeah.
You feel me? And that's why me and CJ, we like, man, you gotta give us advance because that instant we down there didn't even get a chance to get paid. We had to holler at bro like, man,
Yeah.
woo.
Yeah.
Like I know that shit just went down, but you
Right.
still need to check in with your kid.
Exactly.
Real talk.
Exactly.
So, yeah, I'll be smooth out here, everybody.
Man,
that was
appreciate
just,
it.
you know what I mean? We love y'all. Appreciate
safe.
y'all.
Shouts out
Happy
to Albion
holidays.
Studios.
Shout out to
again.
Albion.
Will, what up?
Will, what up?
$1 billion Will.
What up, what up? We got my boy on the... What's your name, Q? Go ahead and shout that shit out. You got the
Yo,
headphones on.
yo.
Oh, JoJo.
JoJo.
JoJo on the
JoJo,
JoJo.
that's our boy. We love you,
Took my
JoJo.
job, but man,
You feel me?
shout out JoJo on
Right,
the
shout
boards.
out.
We in the loop.
Right,
JoJo getting our sound
Real
together.
talk.
Yes, sir. Shouts out to him, man.
you know what I mean? And we gonna be here for a lot more.
Shout out Elhart Media.
Shout out Our Media. Shout out Spotify.
Shout out the whole
Apple.
8 and 9.
Shout out
Let's go.
8-9.
Yes, Black
Shout
Boys.
out all the family, all the guys. You feel me? Shout out
SG, man.
NSG, Wealthland Entertainment, Plethora Clothing Line. Make sure y'all buy some of the merch. We got a lot more merch. I know y'all see the hoodie. You can get one.
Yes, sir.
Make sure you get one. So we love y'all. Thank you for viewing. Thank you for listening. Y'all be blessed. Y'all be prosperous. Peace.
Yeah.
Man, that was a good ass episode.